So I'm going to be replacing my sway bars. And sorry if the video is moving all around. So I only got two hands. This is what I'll be replacing it with. Everybody seems to say this is the best brand. And I'm gonna go under the vehicle, you know, right now to show you exactly what I'll be replacing. And this is on a 2005 Dodge Magnum. I know I can't say that I'm all right up on it, but I'm crawling underneath right now. And some people might have a better to do this, but basically this is what I'll be replacing right here. As you can see, this is from aft looking forward. This is the right front tire, and you have to take off this heat shield. I believe it's held together by, there's a bolt there's a bolt right here, and once I get the sizes I'll let you guys know. There's one here, there's another one on the right side of the heat shield right here, and be careful with the exhaust. I just burned myself you know, trying to show you guys the other one. But again, there's two of them, and they recommend replacing them in pairs. So this is the right side, and when you come over to this side, this is the left side. And again, that's, oops, I just bumped myself again. Okay, well, we'll be careful next time. This is I believe this I'm not sure what size this is. Let me not guess right now so I don't confuse nobody, but just remember that there's two bolts holding this shield on. There's this shiny silver piece, and then I believe these are like 15mm bolts, I'm sure, holding the brackets in. So I'm gonna pause right now, you know, just to get my tools right, and I'll let you guys know what the sizes are. So as you can see, I don't know if you can see it in here. Yeah, that's the bolt right there. I already started taking it out, and again, this is for the heat shield. This is not for the main bolts here that I need to take out. But those turned out to be, if you can see it right here, then the light is too bright. But actually 8mm. Once again, that is 8mm. I can't really get you to see it right here. And this is what I was talking about. This is one of the exhausts that you got to be careful about. Mine is actually hot right now because I just started the car. I tried to I left it on for just a few minutes and all. I was kind of running around trying to get all this set up and all, and then I remembered that I needed it to be cool. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna take the two bolts off here if I can, and over here on the left side, not just to at least you know, pre-stage. I'm gonna let this cool down for a few minutes, and then I'll continue with the process and all. But it seems like I have long arms, so every time I try to get in there, and you probably need an extension for this nut right here. I'm gonna see if maybe, well, there's no way I have to take it off. I was gonna say maybe loosen it and just slide it up, but it's gonna hit on this and all. So no, don't try to make your work a little bit easier. Or maybe, well, what I'll try to do is I'll try to take this top one completely out, and I'll see if I can slide this shield down. And if that works out, whatever I do, I'll let you guys know. But I need both hands, so you probably won't see me actually doing the work and all of that stuff. But I'll definitely let you guys know. And the reason why I'm doing this is because every time I speed up to about every time I go high, 60, 70, you know, when I start braking, I get this really bad, like, you know, clunking sound. And I've replaced my brakes and my rotors, brand new brakes, brand new rotors and all. I've replaced both inner and outer tie rods and all. They're brand new. Believe it or not, this piece you're looking at here is less than 6 months old, and I'm still getting the same problem. And I've tightened these two bolts that I've seen on a YouTube up by the engine bay. It's like 4 of them directly under the hood hinges and all. Tighten those down. Somebody said that might be it. They were loose, so you probably want to check that. Maybe I'll do another video and show you guys. And no, I did tighten them. That is 24 foot-pounds or something like that. But I'm still having the issue, and this is the cheapest route right now, to see if maybe these bushings in here. Let me see. This bushings in here. This black piece right here. That's the bushing at all. That's the. This is one cheaper options I know. Before I start diving into like control arms and all of that stuff, and bushing links or control arm links and all of that stuff. Okay, but let me make some more progress and I'll get back with you guys. Okay, so I'm back, and I'm going to try, instead of just taking it completely off, I'm going to leave it. I don't think it's going to get in the way. But once again, this is the boat right here. Let's see if I can get you guys. This is the boat right here. It's a 8 mil. For those of you who will probably try to attempt this on your cars and all. And again, this is a 2005 Dodge Magnum. It's the same thing with your Charger. I looked it up. Actually, they didn't have a method for doing this on the Magnum. So I just found it on YouTube, and I think they have it on the Chargers and all. I think I seen it on the highest. I think is the SRT 8 or whatever for this car and all. But anyway. Yeah, so I've taken one of the bolts out, and that's what it looked like with it still on and all on the left side. I'm going to, before I break this off, I might just take this off, and I'll do both at the same time, but just for yours benefit. And the next time I come back on, hopefully I will have those 2 screws. I'll let you guys know the sizes of those and all. And we'll take it from there. Okay, I'm back. As you can see, this one was pretty easy to take out, and that is this bolts right here. They're 15 mils, and you can see I already have one taken out. That's it right there. And I went ahead and I took off the heat shield. Remember, this is it still intact on the other side. The reason why I took it out was it was dangling from the bottom, the right side of this screw, and I was just going to leave it there, just like, swing it back in when I was putting everything in. I remember what I said earlier about, like, just don't take the shortcut. It just make your work harder. They're real flimsy, and I notice every time when I accidentally banged on it and all, it's made out of like real light, like, metal, and it will bend and all. So I just went ahead and just took it out before I took out this this other bolt right here. And once again, these bolts are 15 mils. The ones holding this heat shield down here, this is 8 mil. So I can see here that there's a knot here. I will see what that's about, but when I took out the top one, I didn't I really can't see back there, but I think that just screws in. When you look at it, it just screws in right there, and this basically separates out. And I definitely I will show you guys the difference between before I pull the rubber bushing out. I'll show you guys how it sits up there in place and all. And before I install, I'll show you the difference between the old and the new one and stuff like that, and the correct way to install the bushings. They fit in any way you put them in, but they have a manufacturer, basically what Dodge Chrysler recommends, the direction you put them in. So I'll see you guys in a minute. Okay, so for those of you back, I already took both screws out, and I have already taken the heat shield on the left side out, and oh no. Yeah, sorry about the interruption. I've loosened the screws on the left side. I already took out the heat shield on this side. And I just want to point out something. When you take it out, you see this link right here underneath. Back out a little bit, so it sways. I just don't want you guys to get started or hit somebody in the face. I know it's better if you do this on a lift, but I don't have a lift, so I'm using jack stands instead. That's why I'm doing this underneath. But I think once I take this out, I do believe that once I take these 2 screws out, I think this bar, this sway bar, will probably swing down if I'm correct. I'm not too sure. That don't quote me on that. But remember the nut I was telling you guys on the right side when I was doing it? It's not really a nut. It's actually welded to this bracket right here. So just take your time and be careful. Mine went real tight. Before I put them on, I'm gonna see if I can find out what the torque pound should be and all, or the torque foot pound, whatever, or should be. If not, like I said, I tightened it. I loosened it just with my own strength and all of that stuff, you know. And it was really not a whole lot. I thought it would be like really like super tight. But I just want to let you guys know, don't be surprised if you take out one side and you notice that the bar starts moving really easily and all. That's how buying this. I'm not sure if this is normal, but this is just the first step. Like I said, for the knocking sound, brakes, rotors, and tie rod in and out on both sides have been replaced. This piece right here, this black bushing, it was about $16 for two. On I got mine at O'Reilly's. From everything, all the research I did, they had the best. I would say the best design that made sense to me, and I'll show you guys those when I take this out. And the next step would be to check this. I believe it's called transfer link, and that's this piece that is moving. It connects the swaybar arm. Let me see where it goes up to the. I believe this is the shock absorber. Yep. So that would be the next thing before I go into the control. The control arm there, you know, this looks the bushing look kind of like bad, but like I said, I'm just gonna check everything just to make sure, and I will slowly work my way up. But there's no need spending money on the bigger things where you can just start with the smaller stuff and all. And you know, you never know, you might just run into the problem just doing it. I was always told, no, troubleshooting, you always want to start with the simplest stuff and work your way up to the most expensive. So, you know, that way, you know, by the end of the day, you have everything that's been replaced. Something go bad down the road, you know, like, okay, you know, it's probably not that because you've just inspected that. So just give me a minute, let me take this out, and once I put the bar down, I'll show you guys what it looks like and all. And then I'll show you once I take out the old once I take out the old bushings, I'll show you guys you know, how the old ones look and how the new ones or how they fit. And when I install them, I'll show you guys how the difference in the size of the bush and the design, and how they help to, like, you know, reduce the noise and all. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. Okay, I'm back. So that didn't take too long. Just, I think, for future reference, when I go to take this out, what I'll do is I'll probably loosen both sides at the same time. So do the right, maybe start at the right top bolt up there, and do the bottom right bolt down on the left side, and then maybe do the top left bolt up there, and then come back and do the right side down bolt. No, that way I just take it out and all. I noticed when I was doing the left side, it felt a little bit tighter and all, but I think that's just because I completely took out the right side. But yes, I was correct. That just be careful when I was done taking this, being that this was the last piece. This is what happened. The whole bar does slide down, and this bracket tends to fall out. So let me show you guys. I'm just gonna remove the back bracket right there. This is what it looks like. It tends to want to jump at you, and as you can see, the bar does it does slide down from its original spot. So it comes down, and there's no, you know, I just don't want you guys to be surprised by it. Now, from everything I read, I was told they said these bushings right here, they should have a slit, like, you know, hold on real quick. Let's see if I can get this. If I can hold this here. Okay, they do have a slit that's supposed to run down the middle, well, horizontal, you know, and I think from the technical manuals, it says it should face to the rear of the vehicle. So I'm guessing this probably was installed wrong. I'm not sure if whoever owned this car before me, if they actually replaced it. So I'm kind of like guessing that if this is not original. As you can see on the left side, it's about the same thing. But from all the research I've done, they said the horizontal slit that helps that aids you when you pull this off should face the rear of the vehicle. So this ones are probably facing I'm guessing maybe the front of the vehicle or maybe the top. I'm not sure. But like I said again, I will when I take it out, I will show you guys what it looks like. So let me get back to work.